What's up, guys? It's my first week back in the gym after nationals. Obviously, as you all saw, got the W, back-to-back titles. Meet went really well, and I feel really good coming out of it, which actually always makes me nervous because in the past, when I've come out feeling really good, my body feels good, I'll go too hard the first few weeks, and then I'll go and crater. So I've been really conservative this week. In fact, I'm not doing any competition lifting. For a bench press, I did long pause bench press. For squats, I did tempo squats. And then for deadlifts this week, I'm gonna do halting deadlifts. So I'm gonna pull, halt at mid shin, and then finish the lift. And I'm gonna do this so that it forces me to use less weight. So that I'm not just, I'm giving myself some chance to active recovery. I think we'll work up to like an RPE 6 this week. Just something nice and easy for sets of 5. So let's get into it. It's not fair. Keep up that hustle. Woo! Oh man, that left thumb was hurting. Right there, baby. All right, we'll be doing straps on that next one. Oh man. I forgot, singles with a hook grip is a very different animal to reps with a hook grip. Oh man. That would have been pretty easy if I wasn't thinking about my thumb ripping off the entire time. Ugh. That requires some core stability. Oh, those pauses, brutal. It really you have to have so much tightness in here that, man, do 5 of those, you're out of breath. All right, so normally on a normal training week, I would do like a barbell RDL or a dumbbell RDL after deadlifts. But since this is kind of a recovery / pivot week, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna do good mornings on this squat machine here and just kind of work up to whatever feels comfortable, not too taxing, and just try to get like a nice pump, you know, get the pump. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, we're gonna be able to load this up. So I'm gonna go no belt on this. You know, just make it a little more difficult. Make the weight a little bit lighter. Again, the goal this week is to just really focus on making sure that I'm healthy and I'm not too under-recovered from the meet. Especially because those deadlifts, those pause deadlifts were a little bit harder than I was anticipating. I still think I was within my RPE range, but it's probably a little bit more difficult than I wanted. So. This is where it's interesting. If you look at the short-term data on muscular hypertrophy, it doesn't really show a difference between, you know, rep ranges of 3 to 30, as long as you train sufficiently close to failure. But I do think long-term, there are differences in hypertrophy if you train heavy. You don't necessarily have to do powerlifting movements, but train in a lower rep range to get stronger so that then you can use heavier weights in the higher rep ranges. Because, I mean, one of the problems I have when I do like bodybuilding style training is now I'm so strong, I have to load up so much weight, but that's a good thing. That is more progressive overload, more stimulus to the muscle. If I'd never gotten that strong, I might not have never been able to apply that stimulus. So I do think there are some benefits to spending, at least even if your goal is only muscular hypertrophy, I do think there are some benefits to spending periods of time trying to get stronger. Little bit, never quit, keep up that hustle. That was honestly probably a little bit easier than what my sheet was calling for, but given that the deadlifts were a little bit harder, I'm fine with that. Okay, got the back exercises out, the hinging movements out. Now we're gonna do some bench variation. So earlier in the week, I did long pause bench press, and now I'm gonna do a 2-count hovering bench press, or also known as a spotto press, which is basically you bring it down almost to your chest, but you stop just as shy as you possibly can, and you hold it. So it's much more difficult than a regular bench press, because instead of letting your chest hold the bar, you're just holding the bar with your own strength. So they're a lot more challenging. So going to do that, take the weight down, get some reps in, and I'll see how we feel. Whew, it's actually pretty fast. That's weird. So now we're just going to do 3 sets of 5. I think I'm probably going to go up in weight, but like I said, just in the interest of playing it conservative, going to start, relatively light, see how I feel, and just hit whatever I need to hit to get like an RPE 6 or 7, and not beat myself up too much. What the fuck is on the bottom of my shoe? I had like a rock under my shoe. Or was it that thing? Okay. I was like, why can't I get flat? Yeah! All right, guys, that's it for today. Had a pretty good workout. First days back in the gym, post-nationals. Feel pretty good. The halting deadlift was a little bit harder than I kind of anticipated it would be. And that fits because typically deadlift is the lift that gets most fatigued when you compete and go hard. So overall, I feel really good. Don't really have many aches and pains. I got a small amount of lower back discomfort here and there. It only seems to flare up when my volume gets really high, so we're just going to have to manage that. Got my second set of back-to-back titles. That was the goal. And now we prep for Worlds. So got 18 weeks to go. This is the best starting point I feel like I've had in probably 10 years heading into a meet. So, just going to continue to build on that. I think, left quite a bit in the tank at Nationals in terms of probably had maybe 5 kilos left on squat, probably another 2.5 to 5 kilos left on bench, and probably had 7.5 to 10 kilos left on deadlift. So I do think there's a lot of room for improvement. And if I'm able to stay healthy and keep executing in the gym, there's no reason I shouldn't be able to beat those numbers by quite a bit, maybe even break a 1,700 pound total again. So I'm super excited. I feel pretty good. A little fatigued today, but again, that's to be expected. Guys, if you are wanting to prep for meets, you've never done it before, or you just want really good evidence-based programming, make sure you check out the Workout Builder on Biolayne.com. All of our evidence-based training templates are on there. We take all the guesswork out of reps, sets, intensity, and we give you the option to choose the exercises that you prefer and have access to. And then also, if you need help recovering from your workouts, or you need help getting hyped for your workouts, definitely check out our line, Outwork Nutrition. That's what I take before you see me go crazy in here, going hard. The pre-workout's what I take before meets. It you know, I'm pretty animated now going, but having that takes it to another level. And we have our recovery product, our sleep product, which is going to help you increase your work capacity by helping you recover better from your workouts so that you can go in and train even harder next time. And then of course our whey protein, which consistently stays sold out. So I believe it's back in stock now. Click the links in the description to go check those things out, and I will catch you next time.